Boys Don't Cry isn't just a film that you watch, it's a film that you carry with you long after you watch it. What's going on, Screen Time Cody here? Welcome to day 5 of 30 Days of Recommendations. And today's movie will have slight spoilers ahead. But if you love movies, be sure to hit that like and leave that follow for more. Boys Don't Cry is based on the real life story of Brandon Teena, a young trans man living in Nebraska in the early 1990s. The film follows Brandon as he leaves behind a troubled past and arrives in a small rural town hoping for a fresh start. Charming and confident, he quickly makes friends and begins a romantic relationship with Lena, played by Chloe Sevigny. For the first time, Brandon feels accepted, genuinely happy. He spends time partying with the locals and starts imagining a future where he can finally live openly as himself. But sadly, that will never come to happen for Brandon. What makes Boys Don't Cry so devastating is how human it feels from the very beginning. Brandon isn't written like some movie of the week symbol or a tragic stereotype. He feels alive, hopeful, awkward, funny, and charming, like a real person, just trying to exist and be loved. Hilary Swank gives by far one of the greatest performances, in my opinion, with this role. Every little smile, every nervous moment, every scene where Brandon is trying so hard to belong, it feels heartbreakingly genuine. You forget that you're actually just watching a movie. The movie starts off almost like this dreamy small town romance. Brandon rolls into town, makes some friends, falls for Lena, and for a moment you actually believe maybe things are going to work out for him. Those happy scenes matter in this movie because what happens at the end, the tragedy, just hits you so much harder. The horror in Boys Don't Cry isn't monsters or jump scares, it's cruelty. Real cruelty, the kind that comes from ignorance, hatred, and toxic masculinity. Watching people turn on Brandon after seeing how much trust and just kindness he gave them is just genuinely sickening and makes me so fucking pissed off for the human race. What I appreciate the most with this film is that it never feels exploitative. It treats Brandon with dignity. It wants you to see his joy, his humanity, and his dreams, not just his suffering. That's what makes the ending so tragic for this movie, is that you're not just watching a headline anymore. You feel like you just lost somebody that you grew up with. Chloe Sevigny is just incredible also in this movie. The chemistry between her and Hilary Swank gives the movie its emotional core. The scenes together feel tender and real in a way most romantic movies just don't do anymore. This is not a movie that's an easy watch at all. It's there are scenes in this movie that are just deeply upsetting and hard to sit through, but in my opinion, it's one of the most powerful films of the late 90s, hands down. It forces empathy, it forces you to sit with another person's experience instead of just looking away from it. By the end of this movie, I'm always just feeling left angry and sad. No other emotions. I'm just sad that Brandon Teena was never given the chance to live the life that he deserved. He never got to live to his hopes and dreams or any of that. Some movies out there, they entertain you. Some movies that change the way that you see people, but Boys Don't Cry does both of those. It does both of those